Good morning, it's Rick here, and I just kind of wanted to do another recap video. We kind of did one of the NoNameNationals last time, or what was it, 2 days ago, or when you see this video, it's probably 4 days ago, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I wanted to tell you the guys and gals out there, and you know, I just appreciate you. We started out this year at 980 subscribers. I've got, as when I looked just a little bit ago, the old YouTube thing shows we have 3,070 subscribers. That's incredible. I never thought anybody would want to stand around and watch me do my thing, you know. Experience-wise, you know, you might not know it, but I used to work in a body shop. And I was also a mechanic in the military. So I've been to AC Delco, Ramey School back in the day. I've got a lot of certificates, a big stack of them. So I have knowledge up here. I don't always show that because I just like to have fun. You know, I'm getting old and I just want to do what I want to do. But a lot of you seem to want to watch it, the nonsense that I do, and you know, we get to rip around in the car a little bit. Going to be more of that coming. Get to spend time with my son. He's got an old Dodge truck. You guys seem to like it real well. And for those of you that's been with me for a long time, you know, we did in the last 4 years since I've been kind of dedicating the channel just to working on, you know, cars and messing with cars and that kind of thing. So I think the first project we did was the 1975 Dodge truck. It was a D100, I think. Then we got the crusty Chrysler, which was the 79 Chrysler 300. Then we bought the War Wagon, which was a 1978 W-150. If you remember it, it was from about, the bottom edge of the doors down was no longer in existence. It was pretty much all rotted out. So we got that one up and running, and let's see. Then we bought the LTD. Yeah, that's pretty much what the channel's been on this whole year, because that LTD kicked my butt. I mean, the gentleman I bought it from, Austin, what a great young man. I saw recently that he just got married. So if you're watching, Austin, congratulations. Yeah, I mean, he had the car. He was wanting to fix it up and drive it because he thought it was cool, and it was just a little bit more than I think he could handle. And I can understand why, because if you've watched the channel, you know that we got into all kinds of stuff on that. It seems like as soon as you would diagnose the problem of one thing, you'd find 4 others. And those 4 others kept you from fixing the diagnostics. But we finally got it running. We took it to the NoNameNationals this year, which... hello to everybody from down there. I just love that event. If you're watching this and you've never been to that event, you need to plan on going next year, whether you're a participant or if you're just going to meet everybody else. It is a great event and a nice area down there. It's kind of just north of Minor, which is actually part of Sikeston, pretty much. I mean, that's the way I look at it, Missouri. And so anyway, yeah, great time. We got to drag race this year 2 times down the strip. We once against old Russell with Outfit Blues, which he's now calling the Smoke Machine, I think. I don't know. You can check out his channel. And the other one was Big Mike's Hoopty Barn, driving that old, I may have it wrong, 31 Chrysler, I think. I know it was a car that had been in his family for many generations, and he kind of revived it and got it going, and that was a cool vehicle. So anyway, I just again want to thank you all. I mean, 3,700 people viewing this nonsense and subscribing to it and looking at it every week. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So anyway, thanks a lot. Be sure and like and share like you keep doing. And, you know, we need the watch hours right now. We've got everything in line to be monetized except for watch hours. So, you know, just get out there and click on my channel and just hit play all. And, you know, you don't even have to watch it if you don't want to, but just let it play so we can get some hours. But I really appreciate you guys. So sit back if you want to. You can turn it off now if you want, but sit back and watch all the nonsense. All right, show you more. Welcome to RCindustry. There it goes. Yeah, she's a mess, guys. Anyway, now would be just as great a time to make a call out to old 138 horsepower. You say you don't know how to get to Rick's Rusty Rex? Well, I'll tell you. Take the I-69 bypass, loop over on Doglick Road, head up 13th, and hang a right, baby, and you're here. Take your honeys for a ride in this beautiful 1976 Ford LTD. We have this wonderful 1976 Ford-a-lac. If you remember in the last video, we had that checklist up on the window, and we still do. And we've got one more thing that we've got to check off that list, which is an overflow tank for this radiator. So I'm going to show you more about that in a minute. The other thing that we need to do to the car so we don't get a ticket while we're driving it, plus I don't even know if they'll let us run the track, is the windshield. So as you can see, you know, we've got this crack here that goes up this way, and then over here on this other side, I don't know if someone hit it with I don't know what they did with it, but you know, it's got this place right here that's been hit hard. And then this crack, well, this summer, this crack went on up and across that way. So it always had this one and this one down here, and of course that. But now we've got this one. So for that windshield, they do make a windshield for the hardtop, but this is not a hardtop. This is a sedan, and so the sedan and the Country Squire and the Mercury Marquis and something else, all from 73 to 78, all use this windshield. Well, nobody makes it. I've called everywhere. I don't know who owns the you know, the molds for it, and maybe they make them special order. But I have located one, and the guy's going to remove it, and if it doesn't break, then I'm going to go down and pick that up. Then I'm going to take it down to Seamer's Glass here in town, and I've got an appointment with them, and we're going to try to put that new glass in here, and hopefully it doesn't break. So if that's the case, then we should have a good windshield, and I think everything else we should pass tech on. So we'll see. So with all that said, let's jump right in and see if we can figure out an overflow tank for this. I've got an idea. Show you more. Okay, so we talked about this in a previous video, or however you want to say that. So the way this radiator on these old Fords, well, the Mercury Marquis and the big Fords like this, they all have this sticker that tells you to not overfill it. Not overfill it, is that a word? Not overfill this radiator in 2 inches. I think it says 2.2 to 4 inches from the top. So that's a pretty big amount. And then this overflow tube from the factory comes out of here and runs down. There's a holder down here in the bottom of this radiator mount, and it just dribbles it out the bottom. Well, for tech, we have to have this capsulated or captured into a container of some sort. So I know I could just zip tie a bottle down in here, you know, like a 2-liter soda bottle or something like that. But I got a little better idea. Okay, so my plan is to take this thing and mount right here, like so, and then we'll run a hose over and down, and then we'll drill a vent tube in this so that it will fill this up if it were to leak out and not be on the track. You guys have zip tied stuff before. This whole car is zip tied together. If it wasn't for zip ties and self tappers, I never would get anything done. You know. So there you have it, guys and gals. Jack Daniels, old number 7, is capturing anything that would come out of this radiator. At least that's the plan. I don't know. It just doesn't work. What are you staring at? Boys, we got another one. A 1976 Ford LTD. This luxurious lime green LaTeDa can be yours for only $49.95.95. You say you don't know where Rick's Rusty Rex is? Well, I'll tell you. You take the I-69 bypass, loop off on Doglick Road, head up T Highway, and hang a right, baby, and you're there. These keys can be yours. 1976 Ford LTD. This car has a 351. It may be a modified, it may not be. I don't know yet.
Well, if 355 says it's okay, it's gotta be okay.
And smells good too.
Now, Fred, don't you tear up that armrest already.
The others ought to kind of fall into play, you know what I mean? Know what I mean, Bern?
Maybe Fred's been smoking in the back seat. I don't know. I can see from this that these little dukers here are broke off. She's just broken. There's pieces missing off this one, kind of jagged.
The Fordalac. Hey, it's Rick here from Rick's Rusty Rex, and today we're going to talk about Protectant. Protectant is sold by the Dollar General store, and it is what we use on all of our fine automobiles.
Billy, you get down from there. Why are you up there?
Ford, a better idea. Thanks for coming along. Be sure to like and share. Don't forget about the No Name Nationals that's coming up in September. You know, why fix something if it's not broke? So I thought we would just go ahead and put the new spark plugs in, the new wires, and I bought a new coil. So, like I said, after praying about it and everything, I went and got some parts, and that's what we're going to do. I got to be honest with you, this thing is kicking my butt. This luxurious 1976 Ford LTD. My old Big A doogie whopper here.
I'll tell you, this is a 14-second truck.
Candy cane! Look out, baby! Okay. Do you shop at Ollie's? Well, if you don't, you should. Great stuff, cheap.
Well, we got two jugs here. Oops, that fell over.
Let's work on the LTD. Yeah, don't be shy. Come on down and grab a set of keys here at Rick's Rusty Rex.
Bingo! There's first and reverse band. Okay, guys and gals.
We're going to give her the old Russell shake here.
And of course, he's no help. There it goes. Yeah, she's a mess, guys.
You have just won a 1976 Fordalac.
Run, Tallulah, run!
Hi, baby.